Each weekend it's happening out. We ask our hosts about what is important to them, all right? But the twist is that you have to say it in just 30 seconds, or your hero, that stupid bell that I freaking hate, that I refuse to. Just touch it, Cal.
I did it
You
softly.
touched it so gaily. He was like,
I did it for you.
Was
see, it doesn't
that the
work.
first
That's
knob that
perfect,
you
right?
touched this week? Was that the first knob that she was able
no,
to
but
touch
see, it
this
doesn't
week?
work. That's right. That's why it doesn't work.
It's
All
only
right,
Wednesday.
great. It is only Wednesday. This segment is called What's on Your Mind, and sponsored by Jets Pizza.
Oh, Jets Pizza.
Wow.
Yes. Right here.
First of all, you sit in my seats.
And then you don't show the
You don't
pizza
show
when
the
you should.
pizza.
Jets Pizza. Jets is the. Can you let them see? Oh my
Right?
God. Jets, I
hope it falls out of the box.
Jets, it's amazing.
It does not attack you if you really order it.
Right. Jets is the LGBTQ plus pizza of choice for South Florida. What's on our mind is a deep dish Detroit style pizza, or perhaps the cauliflower thin crust that Trini had all up in his mouth. Jets Pizza has been with It's Happening Out for 4 years, and they captured our attention for the 4th season with their campaign called Bigger is Better. And of course, they're talking about their slices. What do you think they'll be talking about? Jets supports a huge variety of LGBTQ plus events and nonprofits with more than 400 locations nationwide and 35 in Florida. They are considered one of the best franchise opportunities in America. And the South Florida and LGBTQ plus community love their pizza. And this is why Jets Pizza is our sponsor of What's on My Mind.
Oh my God, so good. I love
So
it.
you're in pole position.
You know
go.
that was my lunch for tomorrow, and now you can have it, okay? Because, yeah, you touched it. All right. With that, what's on your mind, Trini, since your mouth is
Right,
full?
right. You're on pole position.
Yes, tell us.
What's on your mind?
Look, normally something is always on my mind, but I have been working so much this past couple weeks, so I'm going to plug the Miami City Ballet. We are doing, I'm sorry if there's stuff in my teeth and I look gross, but
You're like Tommy Davidson.
Well, the second part you can't
this
help.
weekend at the Kravis Center in West
Pete.
Palm Beach, the West Side Story Miami City Ballet. It is amazing. It is so much fun. It is such a celebration of Latin culture, and with the score from Leonard Bernstein, the most amazing composer of the late 20th century. So come out and see it. And not this weekend, but the following weekend, Broward Center for the Performing Arts. Come out and see it. You're going to have a great time.
So who are you in the play, Maria?
I am a violinist. I am not dancing up there. I don't have the belt. I don't have all
He's
all
in the
that
orchestra.
He's in the orchestra.
Stuff. Yes, please don't
In
throw
the pit.
it at me.
I can't.
He's in the
Okay.
orchestra pit.
In the pit. All right.
the pit.
Thank you for what's on your mind. Elimination. What's on your mind, Bobby?
So what's on my mind is, I know we talked about Lesbian Awareness Week, but I just want to make sure that all of my brothers or my male identified folks, to make sure that they find a woman or a woman identified person in their life, because let's be real. Faye should have saved my life last week. Faye was real. She was like, yo, don't come to the show. You're going to get flooded. And I did not listen. And so I want to be very clear. We brothers, gentlemen, we need to realize that our woman identified folks will always make sure and tell us the real shit. So what's on my mind is saying, Faye, thank you for trying to save me from Floodmageddon, but I got stuck. I got stuck. Yeah, don't listen to production. Don't listen to that white guy who said, it's going to be okay. Get here. You're going to be fine. Take this route. And then 45 minutes into your route, talk about, oh, I lied. Here's a video of a canoe, but you're going to be all right. And then when you get here, talk about, you didn't see my video? Brother, I was driving. What are you talking about? So what I say, again, what's on my mind is thanking the women in my life, because had it not been for those who keep us grounded, and Faye, we got to spend almost a night together.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Right?
But then you left me for that here and a whole night with Al Ferguson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on, but thank
All
you.
right. So folks at home, just to reiterate, okay, so there was a really crazy flood here in South Florida, all right? It was a 1 in 1,000-year flood. Look it up. It literally closed down the airport. And last Wednesday, we were here doing It's Happening Out, and the cast of It's Happening Out got stuck here because there was 2 feet of water that ran, that literally fell in about an hour and a half's time, which is just unprecedented. And it came about midnight, and everybody was sleeping on Faye What's bed, and I was like, you know what? Aside from elimination,
Faye was like,
I want
out.
to get the hell out of here.
Faye was like,
right?
I'm out. Peace.
Of my lesbian truck, I'm out of here. I got out of here.
And Faye was the only
peace.
one with the truck, like the big tires and all. And so I tell people the story after that week, after the week we had. I'm like, every situation in my life, a woman has always tried to save me. And every time I don't listen to a woman, I can fuck.
So that day, I literally was telling Elimination, I'm like, Elimination, Papi, don't come, okay? If you can't make it here, don't listen to any of these folks, all right? Do not come. And he still came, and he got stuck here, but I love you, and I will continue to start to do whatever I need to do to protect you in any which way.
And I love you.
Thank you. Mr. Mark Pettit.
Pride is on my mind. We went through like heat stroke at Miami Pride, but next weekend coming up is Treasure Coast Pride Alliance, so tcalliance.com, and there will be indoor areas of Pride. Treasure Coast is a much, much smaller gay community. It's like, Trini, it's like the Homestead of the North.
Okay.
So
I'm there.
yeah, if you're
Is
with,
that like by Tampa? Like where is that? Like where?
yeah, it's like maybe an hour and a half or hour 45 just north of us on the same coast, like
Okay.
Port St. Lucie, St. Pierce up in there. So I think it's really important to come out, especially if you are from a neighboring bigger city, and support those smaller city prides. So come join us Saturday, April 22nd. Luke and I will be there, and we'll have a little booth and everything in the air conditioning, if I can repeat that for all people who are in Miami this last weekend. Come and see us.
It's indoors.
Part of it's indoor,
Part of
the exhibitor space and
Right?
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, Jonathan Castaña.
Well, I mean, I never have anything prepared, but I did also experience Miami Beach Pride. And one thing I did experience, and you guys know I host a lot of parties, I do a lot of events here in the United States. And one thing I experienced that I think we need a lot more of are like queer safe spaces and parties where it's really diverse. Every party that I do is very bear centric. So I'm not used to seeing parties with women, with straight people. And I had such a good time that I'm going to really honestly do everything in my might to bring it here to South Florida. Shout out to DJ Severino from Horse Meat Disco and DJ Phil from at Dancing Phil, who created a space, honestly, that had voguing, it had bingo, it had straight people dancing, it had bears, it had it all. We do not have enough of that here. We segregate ourselves more and more every year. And I'm going to do everything in my power, honestly, to create a party like that here in South Florida.
I love that. Invite us. I want to go.
100%.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, me
right?
too.
And we
And
need
put us
more
all,
of that.
we do. We need that, and then put us on a flyer so folks know that it's safe to come. I think that's the key point right there. So
Yeah.
kudos to you, Jonathan.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
there.
Kudos to them.
I'm there
I'm
too.
messing
I
party.
love that.
Inspired.
What a great idea. And especially now with so much crap being thrown at us. This
I'm
is when
there.
we need spaces
We do.
like that. And that's how we get our allies to stand up for us, okay? We show them that we're not having parties grooming anybody. We're just having a good time being
Having a
us.
good time. Yeah,
you know?
honestly, it was
Thank
really,
you.
really nice to see.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that. And mi papi chulo, Mr. Cal.
So what was on my mind also is Miami Beach Pride. And for me, and everyone knows, my favorite part of Pride is the parade. If I don't make the parade, I just don't go, because that, to me, that's the most important part. And this year, you know, all my friends bailed on me. Everyone went out on Saturday. I made sure that I went to bed early enough Saturday night to get up early enough to go down to Miami Beach to see the parade. I was the only one that made it. So I watched the parade by myself. You know, but it was amazing because I saw so many of my friends in the parade. And I think that is so spectacular. A lot of our castmates, you know, everyone supporting their organizations and everyone that walked for their organization. It's such a cool spectacle to see, you know, and cheering everyone on and taking photos of all of them. And it makes me really proud to be a part of the community, you know, and not necessarily, I've never walked in a parade before, but I've always just loved being, you know, on the sidelines and watching the parade, and I think it's amazing.
This year, I'm gonna put you in some leather shorts, and you marching with me this year. It's no more Pride. Done. Y'all all.
That's my
done.
favorite too. I love the
Done.
parade.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
marching.
most beautiful.
I'm just
part
going to
of it.
remind you that I invited your ass to walk with
You
me.
did. You
okay?
invited all of us.
I invited everybody to walk
You
with me,
did.
and Mark and Luke walked.
And I would have had heat stroke.
And you would have had.
Well, we tried to ride the bus. That's
Yeah.
not
I don't walk. So.
No, I don't walk.
Oh, I love the walk. It's,
I
it's
walk.
amazing.
Right.
I don't walk.
I don't walk, I watch.
But I walk for that reason.
I don't walk. I strut.
With
bitches.
my
Right.
fan.
That's
Clear.
right.
Okay.
I had my fan.
I don't walk. I strut.
But it is amazing when you see your friends that you can kind of.
It is really cool.
And get that energy
Yeah.
while you walk. So,
Yeah.
But no, you walk with me this year. I'm gonna put you in some leather shorts. Done.
But, Cal,
Ooh,
it's-
a leather
I don't know. Unless
Done.
Pride starts happening in November and December, I'm not walking in
Listen,
it.
Stonewall, the parade is not till 7 p.m. That's a good
Oh.
amount of time that we don't get heat stroke. All right? All right.
It is just as cool to walk in the parade and see your friends on the sideline.
Can we walk? Is this happening out?
I would love to. I would love to.
All right, we have to work on that.
We'll work
Well,
on
Pride,
that,
you'll see
yeah.
The cast of It's Happening Out in leather. Or
Oh, wow.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Lara are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.